Attention, all views and opinions expressed in this video and channel are for educational purposes only.
Hey everybody, so today we're back and we're going to talk about something that is near and dear to my heart, and that's cash flow. Buckle in, it's going to be a ride. Let's go. Smoke shop owners, presentation is everything. If your store looks like a garage sale, your customers aren't going to take you seriously. Displayarama.com has every fixture you need: racks, showcases, slat walls, counters, mannequins, all in stock, ready to ship fast. Upgrade your look, boost your sales, and save some cash. Use my code ChadWade5 to get 5% off your order. Displayarama, real fixtures, real fast, recommended by me, Chad, here at Chad Wade TV. Hey everybody, I got the mug again. So today, let's talk about something that's, to me, I think is the near and dear and best reason to think about opening a shop: cash flow. Because you know, cash flow is the heartbeat of every business. While you can fake profit on paper for a while, you can even trick yourself with busy weeks and stacked receipts. But if the money doesn't actually move through your hands at the right time, your business is dying. And I mean bleeding out. So understand, when I say cash flow is king, I'm not being dramatic. It's the difference between expansion and ultimately eviction. And I have learned that the hard way. And when I say hard way, I mean like punk knots all over my head. Early in my career, I thought profit margins were, well, they were everything. I thought, you know, having real profit was everything. If sales looked strong, I relaxed. Then payroll would hit, then inventory invoices, then taxes. They would hit like a train I didn't even see coming. For 2 weeks, I was technically profitable and totally broke. Follow me. Profit means nothing if you don't have the cash to pay today's bills. That's the first rule of survival. Here's the trap. When things look good, owners start spending ahead. You'll say things like, we're killing it this month, let's order more stock. Or God forbid, let's hire another person. Yeah, that's a good idea. Yeah, right? The revenue timing doesn't care about optimism. If your customers pay slow and your bills hit fast, you're done. I mean, done. You can't spend invoices. You can only spend deposits. Let me give you a real story. A buddy of mine ran a clothing store. Every Black Friday, he'd explode with sales and he'd make piles of cash in 2 days. But December, January, February, into March, I mean, it was, you know, it was bad. He'd blow through that November money before the slow months arrived. By March, he was maxing out credit cards to cover rent. He didn't have a sales problem. He had a cash flow problem, and it was disguised as momentum. So the first fix is extremely boring. You track timing, every expense date, every revenue date. You lay them out week by week, not month by month. Bills don't care about months. They care about the Fridays. When I started mapping cash weekly, I honestly saw the truth. Some weeks looked super rich. Others were just horror show terrifying. That map told me when to hold, when to buy, when to wait. Second fix, build a buffer. Keep 1 month of operating cost setting untouched, away from you. You know, rent, payroll, supplies, the whole thing. It's not profit. It's breathable business oxygen. And yeah, it takes forever to build. But the first time I had to use it, it saved the business. As we know, business gets unpredictable. Cash flow buffers, it turns chaos into inconvenience. Third fix. This is hard on some of us, including myself. It's invoice discipline. If you send invoices, well, you kind of need some teeth behind them. People love paying late. It's kind of a hobby for most of them. Set terms, enforce them, charge late fees if you must. You're not a bank, man. I'm not the bank of Chad. Stop financing your customers' bad habits. I used to be shy about chasing payments. Now I treat it like rent collection. Polite, firm, consistent. If you have to call every day, you have to call every day, but you got to get the money. Now, let's talk growth illusions. Owners think growth will fix cash flow. Usually, growth worsens it. Every new customer brings upfront costs, inventory, labor, utilities, the whole 9 yards. The bigger you get, the faster money leaves before it returns. If you can't manage cash flow small, scaling will just bury you large. It just is what it is, y'all. Come on. When I opened the second location, I was thinking, double the stores, double the money, right? Instead, it was double the bills and double the chaos and panic. Now I'm paying 2 rents, 2 staffs, 2 electric bills, 2 gas bills, 2 water bills, more insurance, more workman's comp, and still waiting on the same slow paying wholesalers. Growth magnifies your weaknesses. Cash flow is the weakness most owners pretend they don't have. They lie to each other, man. You lie to yourself. Here's another story. I knew a cafe owner who kept upgrading equipment, espresso machines, decor, new seating, and he put it all on credit. He assumed that next month's revenues would cover it. No problem, he'd say. I got this. I got it. And then a rainy season hit. Foot traffic dropped dramatically. Credit card payments didn't. And 6 months later, he was closed. Not because people hated his coffee. It's because he ran out of runway and that plane just crashed. Cash flow isn't just numbers. Hey, it's behavior, guys. It's the discipline to delay gratification, the courage to say, no, not yet, when the shiny new idea shows up, the patience to hold back when everyone around you is spending crazy. Every time you say, not yet, you're buying your business more breath. Let's break down a practice routine. Every Monday morning before your store even opens, check what cash is coming in this week, what bills are due, what can wait. If something looks tight, act early. Call vendors, adjust orders, move payroll a day. Just one day though, because they already worked their days. You got to pay. Small adjustments made early prevent big crises later. That's how grown-ups manage cash flow. Simple. Now let me kill a quick myth. Credit is not cash flow. Honestly, credit is borrowed hope. Buys time, not stability. Use it for opportunity, not survival. If you're constantly borrowing just to cover the basics, well, honestly, y'all, the basics are broken. And I know how you feel, man. I've done it. It kind of feels like relief at first. Then the bills show up and the hole's deeper than before, and it ain't filling up with dirt. Another survival move. Keep one revenue stream that moves fast. For me, it was small impulse items, quick cash to balance slower invoices. For a restaurant, it might be catering. For a salon, it might be retail products, brushes, combs, shit of that nature. You need one thing that pays this week while the big checks crawl in. Fast cash patches slow cash. That's how you breathe between paydays. So here's the truth wrapped tight. Profit looks good on paper. Cash keeps the lights on. Track every inflow, every outflow, and every timing mismatch like your life depends on it, because it does. When people ask me the secret to survival, I don't say passion, branding, and hustle, the buzzwords on Facebook and YouTube and everywhere else. You have to say cash flow, because money that moves correctly keeps you in the game long enough to fix everything else. Cash flow is king. Everything else, it's just noise. The end.